So this is kind of crazy, but I wanted to make a video about this, about the power of the Holy Spirit. So this is back in 2011. I am dating one woman. Okay, let me get into this. I was dating a woman from work, right? We grew to be good friends, maybe even best friends at the time. It was great. This is, oh my God, 2008 maybe. Anyway, that relationship fell apart because I kind of had feelings for another woman from work. This is the worst. Fast forward to 2011. The first woman from work who this is crazy. I think I was still living with her at the time. That's how close let me think about this. 2011. Where would I have been living in 2011? Bro, nah. This is what happened. She, for sure, was upset about that. The fact that her and I'm sure it was that I broke off the relationship or broke up with her or said things weren't working, but then turn around and go date this other girl from work. It was very overlapping. Yes. So I fell out of love with one girl, was in lust, I think, with the other girl from work. I can't say I fell out of love with the first girl. I still kind of love her a little bit deep down. There was a great friendship that grew there, a great, man, she was a great person for the longest time. I put up with her nonsense. She put up with my nonsense. But eventually, there was no way we would be together forever. I still think she's a great person. I still have a soft spot for her. Regardless, she still gets on my nerves. If I were to talk to her today, it would be annoying. But I'm sure I do the same, whatever. But fast forward I had to still be living with her. Maybe. Anyway. Her and another girl from work were doing they signed up for this thing where you would play bar games at different bars around town. So the one night I get the bright idea, not knowing, I knew she played these bar games. I didn't know where she was going to be. I go to a bar with the other girl from work. We show up at this bar near her house. And sure enough, the girl that I had that relationship prior to and her friend from work, another girl I know, are at this bar. The look they gave me was so intense. So I get there, and I think the girl I was dating at the time asked me if I wanted to leave. And me foolishly said, no, it'll be okay. I didn't know. I was putting her in a bad spot, right? But I thought it was genuinely okay. I figured we wouldn't have to interact with them. Long story short, since we're all at the same job, those two girls come walking over. There's a really tense interaction. The girl I'm dating at the time, I don't want to bring this up. Let's just not talk about this part. It's very, very embarrassing for her if I bring up this part. But they were teasing her about something physical. Regardless, she played it cool. The whole time, though, I don't know if we stayed and ate. I don't know if we left because it got uncomfortable. But they had a chat hello. They teased her a little bit. And I could tell, I was getting the energy, the daggers from my ex-girlfriend so intensely. And then throughout the night, I would just see her staring across the room at me, giving me the worst, the mean, muggedest face I've ever seen, bro. It was so uncomfortable. Foolish me, there's a thing about dating people you work with. There's a phrase that I won't mention. I'll put it on the screen. But anyway, I go back, me and my current girlfriend.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry.
Hold up. I was editing this. I said, that don't sound right. Not current girlfriend. This was many years ago. Sorry. The newer relationship. Go back to her house. And I get a call from the ex-girlfriend. This, when I tell you, not the most painful, but the emotional, the anxiety that was inside of me. Because what happened is I was on the phone. The girlfriend I was with, incredible temper on this one. She grabs the phone and she wants to talk to the ex-girlfriend because she was kind of upset at what happened, I think, at the bar. So she was going to read her the riot act, as my father would say. So I hear it's intense. I don't know if I told her so-and-so is going to pick up the phone or if so-and-so just took the phone and started talking. But I hear the intense aggression starting. And I'm thinking, oh no, they're going to start talking about, I don't know. They're just going to start talking, right? And I'm feeling like, I'm not a player or anything, but I'm feeling like this is bad for me. I just want to shrink down into the couch. The amazing part, why this is on this channel that I'm delving into mystical, spiritual things. The amazing thing happens shortly into that call. There's static, so that the girl I'm with now cannot hear the other girl. Somebody saved me that, because they were having a conversation and I could hear, because she took the phone and went to another room. I could hear her telling my ex that she couldn't hear her. There's static. And like something was jumping into the line to get them to not be able to fully communicate and finish or continue this phone call. I was shocked. I think I was still kind of like nervous and upset. Someone stepped in by the grace of God, by the grace of their negative energy towards each other, just boom, clashed and caused this spark that they couldn't converse. Maybe it was me controlling the whole situation, saying, oh God. I wasn't thinking like, I was too busy like, oh, this is going to be bad, versus like, oh, I need some help here. So something stepped in. I don't know what to tell you happened. If you have any idea what happened for them to get on this phone call, and me being having so much angst and anxiety and fear. I mean, I've felt worse feelings for sure, but at that moment, it just felt like it was everything. So something stepped in and made sure that those two could not communicate. I'll spare you the rest of that story or what happened with me and these two girls after it. Just that day, as I'm sitting here eating my pasta dinner, I thought, oh my God, I gotta put this on video.